At the age of 30, Jonathan Miller, a brilliant and ambitious man, stood at the pinnacle of success. He was a top trader on Wall Street, celebrated for his sharp instincts and relentless drive. By then, he had already made his fortune, over $10 million before most people his age had even paid off their college loans. He wore his achievements like a badge of honor. Harvard Business School graduate, Goldman Sachs prodigy, master of time management, and the living embodiment of the American dream. And yet, inside, Jonathan felt an aching emptiness. Despite the wealth, the luxury apartment in Manhattan, and the applause of peers, something was missing. He found himself restless, waking in the night with a hollow ache in his chest, driven by a gnawing question. Is this all there is? He abandoned his glittering career and traveled thousands of miles to a remote monastery in the mountains of Colorado, where Zen masters lived and taught in silence and simplicity. On his very first day at the monastery, while the other new trainees lingered at the edge of the courtyard, Jonathan marched straight up to Master Samuel, an elderly monk known for his calm eyes and gentle smile. Without bowing, without hesitation, Jonathan asked in his usual direct Wall Street tone, "Master, how long does it normally take to become enlightened?" The old monk studied him quietly, as though he could see past the polished exterior into the restless storm beneath. Finally, he replied, 7 years. Jonathan's face lit up with determination. 7 years? That's good. But you should know, I graduated at the top of my class at Harvard. I made millions before I was 30. I have studied under the best teachers, and I've completed every advanced course on efficiency, productivity, and time management. If I work harder than anyone else, if I dedicate myself with intensity, how long will it take me then? Master Samuel's lips curved into the faintest of smiles. His eyes sparkled with something Jonathan could not decipher. 14 years, he said gently. Jonathan's confident expression faltered. 14 years? Twice as long. But how is that possible? The master only bowed and walked away, leaving Jonathan stunned and frustrated. That evening, still burning with confusion, Jonathan was invited to the master's small study for tea. Master Samuel carefully prepared the tea in silence, the steam rising in gentle spirals. He placed a cup before Jonathan and began to pour. The hot liquid rose to the brim, but the master did not stop. The tea spilled over, running onto the tray and dripping onto the wooden floor. Unable to hold back, Jonathan exclaimed, "Master, the cup is full. No more will go in." The old monk set down the pot, his calm eyes meeting Jonathan's troubled ones. "Jonathan," he said softly, "you are like this cup, full of knowledge, full of ambition, full of opinions about how life should work. How can I show you Zen unless you first empty your cup?" In that moment, Jonathan felt something stir deep inside. For the first time in his life, he realized that his greatest obstacle was not the world around him, but the walls he had built within. His journey had only begun, not with more striving, but with letting go.